Great. So today we're talking about sleeping issues. And I'm going to start with the first question. The first one, everybody's seeing the questions? It's okay? Nice. Do you think having a good night's sleep is important? Nondas, you want to start?
Sure. So as a physiologist, yeah, totally. Very, very, very important. If we don't have a good night of sleep, that it's hard for us. For example, our energy dull, and personally, I don't work very very nice. My mind, my body, and I feel lazy. So totally important, totally important. By the way, normally the people don't care about this, unfortunately, but it's very important.
Nice. John, you want to go?
Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's really important. I'm one of those that don't ever have a good sleeping night. I think that at this year I just got some, don't know, one or two whole nights sleeping, and I know it's really better when I sleep the whole night. And yeah, it's really important, I think.
Yeah, for me, I think it's really important too. And I read once that having a good night's sleep can like improve your like lifetime value. So it's really important to have really good night's sleeping. What about you, Sheila? What do you think?
Well, I'm agree with everyone, and for me, if I don't have a good night, I'm become very anxious, very nervous. My day don't work, not at all. And I feel myself lazy too between all the day. And I make all the efforts to get a bed, to have good nights all the time.
What about you, Melissa? What do you think?
Yeah, for me, it's very important too. As you said, guys, when I don't have a very good night sleep, the next day I feel heavy. And in order to do things I need to do, I start accelerating my day, because as Sheila said, we feel the anxious coming because you see many things ahead of you. And then I started to accelerate to make it, to do all the things that I need to do, So I consider it's very important. And as Nonda said, it's something people should worry about, because I saw once, I read that it's like one of the pillars, the foundation. Good nutrition, right, Nondas? Good nutrition, good sleep, and I think exercise is another, but sleeping well is something very important, very important.
Exactly. What about the second question? John, you want to read it for us?
Okay. Do you manage to sleep as much as you need? How many of hours sleep do you generally need per night? And for me, I try to sleep as much as I can, but I have a lightly sleep. I just wake up for everything that's happening outside my house. So, but normally I just need something like the average 6 6 or 8 hours per night.
Yeah, me too. I need this average of 8 or at least 7 hours per night, because if I don't have as much as that, I get a little bit like stressed in my day. And what about you on this?
So I try. I have a flexible schedule, so I can plan my day and my night. For example, yesterday I couldn't because I was watching my Flamengo, so it was hard for me, but okay. I need to wake up early, but in general, I try to do it. As I said, it's very, very, very important. And normally I sleep about 7 or 8 hours per day, and it's enough for me. I feel good, I feel nice, and I have good energy to do my things during the day. And yeah, that's it.
And you, Melissa, do you have enough hours in your sleep usually?
Yes, I think I do. I think I can manage to sleep 80 hours. I need 8 hours of sleep. So I do every day, everything I can to have this 8 hours. For me, it's very important for the recovery of the body, the mind, and all the other things, the cycles the body has. So I do my best to have the 8 hours for sure.
Great. What about you, Sheila?
Well, me too. I do my best to have 8 hours minimum by night. I need this. And but I have late sleep too. I wake up easily with any noise, any sound around me. And sometimes I have difficult to return to sleep, to sleep again after this moment. But so I try to sleep the most that I can.
Right. Yeah, for me too. If I hear any noise, I usually don't go to sleep. I stay up all night. It's really horrible. About the question 3, do you often dream? Is there any dream you'd be interested to share with us? For me, I have dreams. I don't often dream, but I think that I heard already that we dream and we forget about our dreams. But every night we dream. I don't know if that's really true, but I forget easily about my dreams. So I don't know. And another thing that I hear too is like when you're dreaming about like flying, is that means that you really are like in a good time in your life, you're really happy. So dreams can really mean something. I think this is really interesting. What about you, Nondas?
So for me, I don't think so. If I do, I don't remember. But it's interesting because normally when I have dreams, I don't have a good night. So normally when I have dreams, when I wake up, I feel my night was not good enough. So
It's usually nightmares. Or
sorry?
No? It's usually nightmares.
No, not exactly. Sometimes, but I don't know. I don't know how can I explain this. I can explain this, but normally I don't have dreams. So when I have dreams, normally I dream following, following. I don't know, kind of. And I wake up worried, but yeah, normally I don't have dreams.
And you, John, what about you?
I dream a lot. Really, I dream with stories, fantasy stories, some goblins, archery, something like this. I really have lots of dreams. And when I'm not as good in my work, I also dream with my work, doing some codes, doing some things that this is like a nightmare. It's really bad.
Yeah, we got traumatized. I wish I could really choose what I'm dreaming with, but I never get to manage that. There's people who can do it, but even if I'm dreaming about something and I wake up, I can't continue the dream. It's impossible for me. What about you, Melissa?
Yeah, I usually don't remember my dreams, but apparently it's true, Giovanna. We dream every night, even though we don't remember our dreams. But yes, I think like Nondas, when I remember something from my dreams, I don't feel very good when I wake up. It's not the best feeling, And I don't know, I heard once that when we dream, our unconscious mind is working, like John said. He's so worried about the job, the work he's been doing, that his mind is working on it. So you dream of coding or doing the things you have to do at work or in the following day, So they say it's the unconscious mind like talking to us and trying to organize the thoughts to understand situations, something like that.
Nice, yeah. So about no, Sheila, you didn't answer.
I need to speak too.
Yes.
Well, I think I rarely dreams, or I rarely remember my dreams, and I'm agree with all of you. Sometimes when we remember our dreams, it makes us thinking about this between a moment, I don't know, and it's a strange feeling, and sometimes I feel this is not so good too. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes the dream is very awesome, and we feels good, but not every time like this.
Yes, exactly. For the next one, we have, do you use or have you ever used any special methods that help you to get asleep? What kinds and why? Well, I used and I'm using right now because sometimes I have periods of like a little bit of insomnia, so I use sleeping pills. It's not, I don't really recommend. It's a little bit how can I say, polemic, the one that I use. There's people who hallucinate, so but I don't. I really feel light and I can sleep better with the pills, but I don't recommend. I think managing to arrange your sleeping cycle naturally is really important. But yes, I've used these pills, and I have coffee sometimes in the day so I can stay up. And what about you, Melissa?
Yeah, as Sheila said, I also have a very light sleep. And unfortunately, when I moved to this apartment, out of the blue, found out here is a very, very noisy place. So because of that, I wasn't able to fall asleep anymore, unfortunately. So I had to create a routine for me to make it possible to fall asleep. And because of that, I have this routine. I take a medicine, but it's not a sleeping pill. It's something very, very weaker. It's like a anti-allergic. You take anti-allergic, and it produces you. It makes you feel sleepy. It's the same
Yes.
kind of medicine. So I take this anti-allergic, and I have to use earplugs to block my ears because of the noise here, unfortunately. And I do that with the time of 1 hour before the time I want to go to bed. And I have to watch something on TV. So it helps to make my mind stop thinking, because while I'm watching TV, my mind turns off and I can relax. And with the help of this anti-allergic, I feel more and more sleepy, and I go to bed and sleep 8-hour night, but with my ear covered because of the noise. So that's my routine. I've been doing this for years because of the noise here, unfortunately. But I think that's it. And it's good for me because I can have this 8-hour sleep very well. So it's not a problem. I don't see that as a negative thing. It's just a routine I have to follow every single day to sleep. That's it.
Nice. You have a big ritual. I can't.
It's a big ritual.
Yes, I'm on the opposite. I can't sleep with the TV on because I focus on the TV and I don't focus on sleeping. It's really nice. Anyone else likes to sleep with the TV on? No? But what about you, John? How is it for you? Do you have any rituals?
Oh no, I don't have. It's not hard to me to sleep, to start sleep. It's just hard to me to get the deep sleep. When you are in the half sleep night. So I don't have patience to just do routines to get having sleeping. So I just get in my bed and wake up times and times in night. Just this. But I know this year I did once an experience in a day that I just I got tired. I really had done some things in the day to just get my body in a rest mode, and I did some breathe in, breathe out in the night when I was in the bed, and a hot shower before I sleep, and I slept the all night. But I don't have patience to do all this.
Right. I've seen a lot of different methods. It's every now and then appears a different method to get you to sleep. There is a teacher who teaches you English while you're sleeping. This is so crazy. What about you, Nondes?
So for me, yeah, I have some special methods. Normally, I like to work out. This is my best advice to sleep well. When you work out nice, it's easier to sleep. And you all was saying about routine. There's a kind of routine called hygiene sleepy, I think. So it helped a lot. So things like to turn off your TV, or don't stay. Oh my God. Take your warm shower, or don't pick up your cell phone and use your cell phone in the bed. Use your bed only to sleeping. A lot of things, and help a lot to sleep well. And as like you, Melissa, normally I use this kind of plugs because of the noise. So unfortunately, I have some problems with my neighbors. So it helped a lot. It helps a lot. So yeah, this kind of strategies I use, but workout is the best for me. If I couldn't work out, I don't sleep well. So workouts help me a lot.
Nice. What about you, Shayla?
Well, it's true. Workouts helps a lot to sleep, but I don't do it. I need to, but I don't. But in generally, I sleep well. I don't have problems to go to sleep, and I don't have problems with noise. Also, here in my house, it's the opposite. It's very, very silent. I live in a condom, and the only noise is from the dogs, but more during the day. At night, it's calm here. That's it.
Nice. Yeah, non-docent here, sleeping hygiene. Yeah, this is a term that I've been hearing too. Really nice. The next one, falling asleep is easy for you, or have you ever had any problem sleeping? Someone of you already said, but for me, like I said, like I need some pills sometimes. I have problems sleeping. It's not really easy for me, but when I sleep, it's okay. It's like hard for me to wake up. Like I never wake up to go to the bathroom. I can't. But the process of getting to sleep is really hard. What about you, Melissa?
Yes, I think what's more important for each one of us, guys, is to find out what best suits you, like what's the best method or routine for you. Each one has your own particularities, your own characteristics. So, for example, when people say turn off the TV, I need the TV to help me relax my mind, calm my mind, and I start falling asleep. But at the minute I start falling asleep, I turn off the TV and I go to the bedroom to really sleep, you know? So I think you need to find what's best for you, for each one. For example, if I work out very hard, as known as before I go to sleep or at night, for example, it's a huge problem for me because my body gets so excited, so awakened that I can't fall asleep, even blocking the ears and taking the anti-allergic. I don't sleep at all because my body gets, hello, yes, let's go, you know, so I can't fall asleep. It's interesting, it's the opposite. So in my case, the routine I developed is working very well. And so I think what's more important here, the most important thing is for you to find your own way, you know, what makes you good.
You get so energetic that you can sleep if you work out.
Yes, that's
Oh
it.
my God.
That's it.
I'm the opposite too. I like to work out at night, so I get really tired and easier to sleep for me.
Yeah.
What about you on this?
Yeah, for me about the question, I don't have problem. Normally, I don't have problem to sleep, but some habits, some activities make it hard or harder. So, for example, I love to play video games. I love to play video games, but if I play video games before to sleep at night, I couldn't sleep. It's hard for me to sleep. Or I was saying about soccer, and yesterday while I was watching my team. So depends on the soccer, the game, the match. It's hard for me to sleep after. So because I'm very excited because of that. Normally I try to, when I try to fall down and I cannot sleep, I try to wake up and then read. Help me a lot when I pick up my Kindle or something like don't have light in front of my eyes, and I start to read. I start to read, and then I feel more sleepy and I can go to my bed. It helped me a lot when I cannot sleep. If I stay in my bed, it doesn't work. So I try to do other thing, normally a calm activity, and I fall down and yeah, I can sleep.
Nice. I've seen some research that shows that our bodies, our mind are not ready to have a lot of lights in the night. So it really like interrupts the cycle of like we have to sleep in the dark place. What about you, Shayla? You have
Well,
problems?
I can't have coffee after 4 p.m. Not at all, because I don't sleep. When I take coffee, after this time, I became very electric, and I can't fall asleep. Only this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And you, John?
Yeah, I'm the same way that Sheila said. I don't normally drink lots of coffee. I don't like that much. But if I drink some pre-workout with caffeine, something like this, after 4 p.m., then I will not fall asleep as easy as normally I do. But without this, I just sleep normally. I got I don't have problems to start sleeping.
Oh, okay. Yeah, coffee is complicated. Melissa, can you read the next question for us?
Do you snore? Do you talking in while you're sleeping? In my case, I really think I don't snore, because I've once taken exam, I sleep exam, because I wanted to find out if I had any kind of issue to fall asleep. And thank God I found out I don't have at all. The problem is really the noise here. The place is not so well. So I found out that I don't snore, and I believe I don't talk while I'm sleeping, because my boyfriend here, he never said a thing about it. So I believe I don't.
Nice. And you know this?
No, I don't snore. I breathe out loud. I'm just kidding. But I don't think so. I never heard So if I never heard, I I don't snore. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about because I don't have no one to tell me. But maybe I don't know. I don't know. But talk when I was a kid, especially when I was a kid, I remember some experience like that. Once or yeah, maybe yeah, once I I wake up and in other I was out of my bed in another space of my room and strange and I was talking, but I don't remember a lot of episodes like that, many episodes like that. But when I was a kid it was more often, but when I'm getting older, so I never do it again, I think. Yeah, but that's it.
Oh, so you were a sleepwalk when you were a kid?
Maybe, I'm not
Um,
sure, but
or only
it's,
once?
yeah, maybe two, but I don't know, maybe I don't know.
Oh my God. It's funny that you share. When I was a kid, my sister was a sleepwalk. So I would walk sometimes when she started to walking when she was sleeping or talking because she really was doing like this very often. So it was complicated. But for me, I didn't know, but my boyfriend told me that I talk a little bit, like a little, and I snore, but I would say that I don't snore. I just breathe a little bit. So that's it. What about you, John?
No, I don't snore. My wife do a lot and out loud, like a Fusca, the car. Uh, what I do is sometimes I talk because my dreams. Sometimes people are talking jokes, or even me. I'm talking some jokes, and then I just wake up laughing a lot. So it's really it's the one thing that I know, but snore I don't know.
So you do a stand-up comedy to your wife at night.
Yeah, sometimes she just woke up. Oh, what what's this? You just was laughing a lot, and then I just say, oh, my dream was so fun.
All right. What about you, Shayla?
Oh, I think I don't snore, but my husband snore a lot and loud. and but sometimes I forgot the word. It's not cry. I grito.
Shout, maybe.
What?
Shout.
Shout. Yes. And I think I dream. I don't remember the dream or the nightmare, but my husband told me that I shout sometimes, but I don't talk too during the night. I don't remember. I don't know the thing.
Yes, I think like John said, sometimes we're dreaming, maybe we're dreaming and we don't even realize that we talk, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Shayla, can you read the next one?
I don't have the questions. I don't see the questions here.
It's in the chat. But okay, I will read for us.
Please.
Are you a light sleeper or I think you know this. Are you a light sleeper or a heavy sleeper? I am I guess I'm a little bit of both. I think it depends. There's studies also that metrify like the REM sleep and the other parts of sleeping. It has specifications, but I think that mostly I am a heavy sleep. But like I said, I have trouble to get in sleep. But once I get it, it's easy for me. What about you, Nondas?
Depends on the situation, I think. For example, if I have a lot of noise, I cannot sleep heavy. So I use these plugs and help me a lot. But normally in general, I have a heavy sleepy. For example, yesterday my mom asked me a question about the fireworks yesterday. Oh, did you heard what? When? So it doesn't bother me, and normally I don't have problem. But in general, sometimes depends on the situation, a lot of noise or lights or things like that. It's hard for me.
Nice, nice. I just think about another question. You guys who said who has a lot of noise around, have you ever had some trouble with your neighbors? Like you have to complain with neighbors, or no, you rather stay friendly? But how is it for you guys? Melissa and all those who said have noises.
Yes, a while ago, there was this guy who used to live upstairs, and he's a sheriff. He's a delegado de polícia, and he used it to go out in the middle of the night, like 3 a.m. in the morning. So imagine the noise. He'd wake up and do all the noise he could and go out. And after maybe 1 hour, he'd come back and enter the apartment with all the noise with him, with all doing the things he was used to do. So that was an issue, and I complained sometimes, several times, but it never worked, because in Brazil, people don't take these things seriously. They don't give a damn, So my routine became even more necessary to me to block the ears with what Nondas showed us. And so because of that, when I did that routine, I think I had and I still have a heavy sleep, because I didn't wake up with his noise, thank God. But there was this issue, and fortunately he moved out a while ago. So that's it.
Oh, what a situation.
Yeah.
What a situation. What about you, Nondas?
Yeah, it's a kind of the same, but I live in a house, but there's a build close to my wall, and I don't use this room anymore. So I'm sleeping in another room because of the noise during the night. Oh, there are a lot of little apartments here. So the host rent these apartments, and noise all day, and normally the people here come in their apartments very late, and it bothered me a lot, the noise. So I needed to change my routine, to use these plugs, to change my room and things like that. It's a big problem, and doesn't work to complain. As Melissa said, unfortunately, doesn't work to complain. I changed my life, and I'm thinking about to move out as faster as I can, unfortunately.
Right. And what about you, John?
Yeah, I'm a light sleeper, so I wake up the whole night, 4 or 5, sometimes just like 8 times a night, and I don't have problems with neighborhoods. Uh, I don't have. I think my house has a good isolation, so I don't have that much problem. But sometimes the neighbors are really annoying. They just like to play sound musics the whole night, but this just doesn't affect me at all. So,
Right. So let's go to the final question, and then we can all go back to the main room. It is important for you to sleep in a comfortable place, or you can sleep anywhere. Is there something that keeps you from sleeping? I think that depends, and especially when you're young and when you have like when you're drunk, it's easy for you to sleep anywhere. So for me, I think in these occasions it's easy, but I really don't like to sleep in like rough cushions, or in couches. I think it's not really nice, but it depends of the situation. What about you, Melissa?
Yes, I can say I'm a little very much picky, like I can't sleep anywhere. I need a comfortable place with a mattress, and the mattress matters very much for me. So I'm picky. I can't sleep in couches or any kind of place. I have this thing.
Right. And you, Shayla?
Me neither. I need a comfortable place to sleep and good mattress and in my house in preference I can sleep I can sleep anywhere. I need a good place to sleep. I really need a good place with no sounds around, good, very comfortable. Any change affect my sleep.
Right. And you, John?
I can sleep in everywhere, even the ground, or everywhere I can sleep. But as less comfortable is the place, my sleep will be comfortable in the same way. So if I'm in a good place, then I will sleep better. If I'm in a worse place, then I will sleep worse. So like this, but I can sleep everywhere.
Nice. And you know this?
So first of all, thank you, Melissa. I learned a new word. I'm not very picky, but but if I'm in my house, okay, so it's good. I prefer a comfortable place to sleep. But if I am outside, like if I'm camping, for example, I like to enjoy the situation, the wild situation. So it's not a problem for me to sleep, and I really enjoy this kind of thing. But if I am my house, of course I prefer a comfortable bed to sleep, and I sleep better.
Oh, nice. You get in a camping mood, so it's okay for you to sleep.
Exactly.
Oh, I was like,
can't
still
camping,
camp.
not at all.
You can't?
No, I can't.
Yeah. So I'm going to get back everyone in the main room so we can finish. Okay. But while they go back, we can go for the next one. Is there any occasion that you really wanted to sleep but you couldn't, and why was that? Who wants to start? This is a hard one.
So in my case, only when my neighbors are listen to music very loud, so it's hard. It's very hard for me, but fortunately it doesn't happen very often. So thank God, and that's all.
Oh, nice. Hey guys, Bruna, Gabriela, how was the conversation?
It was really nice. We laughed a lot. It was fun. Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, I didn't think it was really a funny theme for us too. And for this final moments, we're talking about the question number 9. Bruna or Gabriela, did you answer this question? Or you didn't get there?
Yeah, we did, but I answer again if you want.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, nowadays don't, but in my days at school, I really wanted to sleep in math classes because I really hate math. So when the teacher started to teach math, I feel really depressed and want to sleep in my in my desk. So it's happened, but nowadays no, I don't have any moment or occasion I remember I want to sleep.
Oh, nice. And you, Bruna, is there was occasion that you couldn't
Yeah.
sleep?
Yeah, I was sharing with the girls that this question was interesting because at the first moment I read, I was thinking it was a moment that I wanted to sleep because I couldn't, and I couldn't because my body didn't act the way I wanted. But they bring in another perspective that is, when we want to sleep but we can't because of the situation, like. So I shared with them when I was studying in college, I was doing an internship and I had some patients after lunch, and after lunch I always feel really, I don't know, lagging a little bit, like I feel a bit lazy. And at these points I really wanted to sleep, but I couldn't because I needed to be there and do the therapy and everything. So it was bad. That's it.
Exactly, the question, it was something like that. I had a situation too where I was in a house with a lot of teenagers and I just got off a long trip and I really wanted to sleep. They were like screaming and partying and I just wanted to sleep. We're getting to the final moments, but I think it's still time for someone to answer. Nondas, Melissa, John, Shayla, do you have a situation you would like to share? Nondas already told it. No? Okay, then I will send you guys the survey link so you can evaluate this this immersion. It will be really nice. It's totally anonymous, so I would like you to evaluate this. Thank you everyone for being here. I really enjoyed the conversation. I hope you guys did too. And that's it.
Thank you so much. Have a great day, guys.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Giovanna.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Good
Thank
week
you.
for
Bye-bye.
you. Thank you,
Good
Giovanna.
week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.